Yes, I love and respect each and everyone out there. Don't know. Big up on yourself. More life. Seeing? And me have to say today that remember when you're walking up people for just stay vigilant in the earth, seeing because trouble not set like rain, and when you think of peace and safety, a sudden destruction. So when I listen like nothing now go on, everything Chris, everybody good. No. Seeing? Light of shine of darkness, then you see what go on. A teenage girl get attacked. You see the man walking at the girl house, just walking at the place where the girl live, and start to attack this little 14-year-old. Chop her up, try to grape her. I don't know if I grape him, definitely I try to grape her. I don't see another reason for him to try to hurt her, but it's a molestation thing, harassment. And him injure her so badly that at the end of the day, somebody come and fight for her, one of her family member them, and him wrestle with the brethren and look like a man get way. See me? And take off down the lane and whatever. The family member get injured to somehow, but at least them wrestle with the person and never get killed. But the girl succumbed to her injuries in the hospital and dead, right? Just recently now, like in her morning or something like right in the last 24. I'm not sure even know. Yeah, but she passed away. You see me? So it just shows you some people on the planet here effed up mentally. Seeing? And you have to just really be careful how you move out here with your kids. You have to protect your children. You have to teach them how to be warriors. Yeah, man, you have to teach your children how to protect themselves with knife and dagger and maybe gun too. I tell you, it get terrible, bro. Seeing? Just listen to some more, go on straight for yourself.
Police have launched a manhunt after a teen girl was brutally attacked in her corporate area home, leaving her hospitalized with severe head injuries. The attack happened around 2:30 p.m., and the suspect escaped on foot, angering residents. Reports suggest the girl was chopped and possibly assaulted. Officers from Hunts Bay Police Station responded, assisting the injured teen to the hospital. Investigations are ongoing.
What's sad is that little girl just lost her life and succumbed to her injuries in the hospital, people. You know what I say? Them little worthless man have to go away from around them, man. And you know what? Me not sad when the police kill some of them people, you know? Me don't sad when the police kill some of them wicked assholes. Like, me pray say, are people like them I get bullied when police are shoot people. For real, like, sure. I not even like talk saying about I shoot, man. Sure. Every minute you turn in Jamaica here, INDECOM investigating. The Independent Commission of Investigators say it has started investigating Thursday's fatal police shooting of 2 men along the Spanish Town bypass, as well as another Port Henderson Road, seeing both in St. Catherine. So, as me let me tell the people, a whole heap of gunshot of fire, enough man are dead without even hearing the news. Some might not even make it to the news, but if you look deeply, we see it happen daily. 2-3 murder. Yeah, real talk. Teapot shot dead by police in St. Elizabeth. And next man dead again. So no matter what they are talking and try reason with the people out there for social resolutions, we'll come together as a people and unite and share information and say, you know what? We could put out certain energy together as a people. Remember say all always a nation of people, you know. We cannot watch looks and skin color and height and shape and all them foolishness there, and eye color, you know, and hair, you know, over here curly, over here straight, you know. We have to look on each other as human people. All are we are people. Whether your little boy in light skin or your little boy dark skin or your little boy have curly hair or in here nappy or whatever you want to call it, because someone are unhappy with yourself. I don't love when no one pick them and when have this white supremacy mentality now, when I want to love say this me no know, I have colorism problems. I want to seem to bow down to certain authority figures and colors, and you see me I say Jamaica still under certain mentality, slave mentality thing. And this goes over to America, all over the world. It's a thing where is embedded in society because of the consciousness spread through the slavery, man. Indoctrination, pretty much. The indoctrination of the people is the reason why we have these massacres going on right now. Black people are murder black people like them are bird. Not even bird. Them treat bird better than them treat each other. Them are murder each other like roach and scorpion, rat and mice and them things, you know, like rodents, you know, I say like things where them say a crawl, that's them treat each other right now. That's what I've been seeing.
Police fatally shot Jamar Stevens, also known as Teapot, during an operation in St. Elizabeth on Wednesday. Officers were conducting operations at the Luana housing scheme when a confrontation occurred, resulting in Stevens being shot. He was taken to Black River Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Police recovered a black armscore revolver with 3 cartridges at the scene. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, is investigating the incident.
The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, is investigating the shooting of a man in St. Mary by the police. The incident happened in Orange River last weekend. TVJ News understands that sometime after midday Saturday, the St. Mary police responded to a report of simple larceny and assault at common law. It's understood that a man was allegedly caught stealing coconuts from a farm and attacked workers with stones. The police say they were informed that the suspect had fled with a bag of coconuts and was heading toward a nearby supermarket. He was reportedly spotted on the Orange River Farm Road. Investigators say the man, who was armed with a machete, was instructed to drop the bag and he threw stones at the police. They say he was I'll read that again. They say he was instructed to surrender the machete, but he refused and continued to hurl stones. He was shot in the foot by the police. The wounded man was taken to hospital where he was admitted in stable condition.
Every minute you hear about INDECOM investigate something. Now, this has been circulating a lot of people. The youth named SKIPPA, the dancehall artist, and right now look like police have interest in him and I put up him name on them interest board criminals, what them say them interested in if fine, or people what them say fine. I don't know if all of them people are criminal, but as you can see them have name on list. I'm going to tell the youths out there this right now. Be very careful. When the police say them have interest, you see, me can't tell you if them just interested for talk or if them interested for kill you. Because the interest what them have, it seems like lately all me I hear about a youth I get bullied. From last year, a 14-year-old I get shot and killed by police. Right now, me not trust no side or nothing. Me not trust the bad man criminal activity in the streets, and me not trust the police them. Me not trust soldier, me not trust none of the authorities because they're not training properly or something. And I can tell you, SKIPPA, get a lawyer and tell the lawyer to contact the police force and ask them what them interested in. Seeing? Nobody try to show up for them because me feel like them will just kill her for nothing. Anyhow, I think them interested because you're that power around Thickman, bro. And I'm saying them have you up as one other gang member or something. So can't nothing else. Think about it. See, when me train, as I'm a veteran right now, when me train for shoot criminal and murderer and terrorists, right? So when me train, me have to shoot down some ninja face man and some man will wrap up on them thing that when them a pop up. And then the baby pop up and me have to make sure me not squeeze the trigger. Or a big problem. See? Me have to make sure me not squeeze the trigger upon the lady and the old lady and the mother. And the little boy and the little girl and the teenagers in the house. When them pop up, believe me, them pop up in the training app. But we have to know to size up before we shoot. That's the thing about being, that type of person. You have to know, can't just squeeze trigger upon anything. Coming like someone in police here shoot up all people house like gangster. Because me don't know how the man were in the house I get shot and them never even see who them a shoot after. Anyhow, carry on. It seems like when airborne soldier like me did a train to kill terrorists, somebody that trained to kill innocent civilians. That's what it looked like to me.
Where the police have issued a list, the JCF, in Spaintown, of men who are now persons of interest. On the list is Mari, Crocodile or Croc, Big Bay, Popstar, Son, Jason, Tataz, Tashwin, and oh, look at the list. Look closely, my viewers and my subscribers. The first person on the list, Tajay Clark, dancer artist known as SKIPPA or SKIPPA Dan, who frequents Thai spending Spaintown and also Montego Bay, St. James. Now, dancer artist SKIPPA have been under the police radar from last year. Yes man, police or JCF watch list as one of the key members, as a dancer artist who have been hanging around Thickman aka the badness. Now, SKIPPA is not the only artist who have been hanging around Daddy Badness. You know what I love about this, my viewers and my subscribers? When Thickman was alive, this man exposed a lot of things that's going on in the one other organization. As a matter of fact, the funders who are using their money to buy guns to put into the system, and based on information by my unknown sources, SKIPPA was one of the artists who was a big funder in the One Daddy badness organization when it comes on to creating funds or using funds to buy guns. Now, SKIPPA isn't the only artist who use their money to do those things. You have other artists from St. Thomas, artists from Kingston, next artists from St. James, you name it, and the list goes on. Now these artists, they put money into the system to buy guns because they know that doing so will give them enough street cred and them fit to say, once them link up with Thickman, nobody can mess with them. They'll be feared by individuals in the streets because Thickman at that time was a powerful Don and feared Don. So these artists, would use their money and their talent to buy guns to put into the system. As I said before, Thickman, aka Daddy Badness, expose enough things to the public. What was going on in the One Order organization and his own organization. But you know what? I am expecting SKIPPA's fans to come out of this video and defend him to the ends of the earth. Not no go so, he innocent a good boy, is only a dancer, artist, horse dead cow fat, as they usually do. But me have a picture for smooth on sorrows. Now before I do that, I want to say this. You see nowadays these dancer artists who have come to the forefront, enough of them are gunmen. But them come to dancehall and use dancehall as a cover up to not being exposed. But they are active in the criminal underworld. And the police know that. So it doesn't matter if they go to prison and come back in the streets again. They are so toxic and acidic that they will eventually find themselves back into the criminal underworld. Them can't help themselves. Them can come passage and say, you'd steer from violence. But now do this again. I won't have an illegal gun again. But after all of that manipulation, they go back in the streets and become even more dangerous in the criminal underworld. So them talk on stage talking about say no to violence, it's just a smoke and mirror, not no go so. These youths, make all this talk, but they're still active in the criminal underworld. Them can't help themselves. They're just toxic and acidic, and they love the negative energy. Even my unknown source confirmed to me that dancer artist SKIPPA is a big funder, or was a big funder in the One Daddy Badness organization. Now dancer artist SKIPPA, I have this to ask you. Is this high-powered weapon a prop gun, or them say a fake gun? Or them Photoshop the gun in your hand? Because you know, his supporters are going to comment under this video talking about, no, I Photoshop them, they Photoshop the dog picture, in a real, nothing no go so. So dancer artist SKIPPA, holding this high-powered weapon in his hand in this photo, I want to ask, is this a prop gun, or them simply Photoshop the gun in your hand in this picture? As you can see, SKIPPA sits comfortable beside him bridging, and the bridging a rifle in his hand. So dancer artist SKIPPA, I ask you once again, is this photo photoshopped, or the high-powered weapon in your hand is a prop gun for a music video? We would like to know. Because a picture tells 1,000 tales. And I'm certain that the JCF would love to know concerning this picture. And I'm also curious to know, is this photoshopped or is it a prop gun that you're having in your hand being displayed so the public can see? Dancer artist Skipper or Skipper Dan. I tell you, these dancer artists, they are toxic and acidic. And apart from rap and hip-hop, dancehall music is one of the most acidic music genre on the face of the earth, filled with gunmen who claim to be dancer artists and ear leaders and dance who claim to be music producers or promoters.
You hear that's enough real artists like me where I do it from we are 13, 12-year-old and I can get mixed up easily with the other one them in a way. Just I come in for the braffing. See me? I have to wash money.
Media.com and the TVJ International in the Cayman Islands.
Up first this evening, the family of a Canadian movie star whose daughter reportedly drowned at the RIU.
And this all happened because a real worthless lifeguard them when I do them job. Sit down there watch girl instead of watch what I go on.
Mayor Anderson was too distraught to speak with the TVJ News, but other family members claim if the lifeguards were paying attention, they would have seen how the child got into the water and helped.
Kirk Wright has our story.
The child's mother, who only identified herself as Steph, says members of her family were sitting not far from the children's pool when in a split second her 3-year-old daughter somehow wandered off.
I think she's just an adventurous baby and she just was having so much fun and she walked over to it, and I think any of us can understand that.
The woman says the family immediately sprung into action searching for the child, only to discover she was at the bottom of the pool.
I yelled at them, and I'm not convinced that they knew what to do. It seemed as though they had no training, because there was a pediatric nurse who was a guest at the hotel who happened to be there, and she was walking everybody through everything. And if she hadn't been there, then I don't know who would have been doing that.
The family says the treatment they received after from the resort and the hospital staff where the child died only added to their trauma. They said it took some time before an ambulance arrived.
About how long did it take?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know time frame. I feel like it happened between 1 and 1:30, this incident, but they didn't go to the hospital until maybe after 2. If I'm correct, everything's kind of a blur to me, but I just felt like it took so long.
They're also upset that not long after the child's body was removed from the pool, it was put back into use. The woman's sister-in-law recalls that it was a guest and not the staff who rallied around to help.
And the workers there, like I said, weren't the ones helping my niece. It was people that were on the resort in the pool with us.
All right, as much as you
can. Everyone was getting so frustrated. Even at the hospital, I wasn't at the hospital because I had to take care of my nephew and my daughters. But apparently at the hospital too, they treated them like they weren't even human. They had no compassion. They weren't trying to do any and everything. They just basically said that, you know what, she's gone, so there's really not much we can do. They didn't even try everything. And the way they treated my husband, my sister. No remorse.
The hotel released a statement saying they regretted the tragedy and that they made themselves available to offer the family the support they needed. It also says it continues to work closely with the investigating and are awaiting the post-mortem. Kirk Wright, TVJ News.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness is calling for greater regional collaboration to effectively tackle the infiltration.
Right now, today, could have been good news. And only could have been heroes that saved the life of this child. Saving lives. Lot of you could be heroes saving lives. But guess what? One damn idiot Well, I want to study the wrong things in my life and want to turn killer and bad man and not even see when Pickney are dead for save a Pickney life. I don't know what now watch. When they're there at the pool and they should say everything that go in the pool. That's what lifeguards are for. Every pool, especially at them expensive place, if you have lifeguard, watch the pool. Every baby, every big woman, every elder, every whole man, we're going out at the pool, they're supposed to see and see if them need help. What the hell is going on? Them place, they have big expensive place, we have to pay all $800 a night and all that type of money there. What is going on? Pickney are dead in a drowning in a pool, I want to see. Why not watch? What type? And them have working, you better know them have people up on the job, but them people there. Only for what list people there workplace them to. We have to call them out now to. And I just the police them a mess up and I work regular everyday workplace. Piece on what list people when I want to do them job. You know what I say? Like them up on the job for nyam food and watch people business. Yo, someone for getting the shit together, bro. Be a hero, not a loser. Study.
One Dino Sutherland also goes by the name Bertie. He's a top-tier member of the 440 Balcom Drive, the gang that operates out of that era. He has been one who has been causing mayhem, being a nuisance in that community relative to the spate of murders and shootings and the gang activities affecting that space, especially throughout the month of January of this year. There was a joint operation led by specialized operations in the Kingston 10 here just yesterday around about 3 p.m. that led to his capture. He's currently in our safe custody and our detectives are doing the necessaries to have him properly charged and be placed before the court.
Was he the only one held there? I heard that there are other men there.
He was held in the company of at least 6 other males and a female. They also are going through the rigors with our detectives. I know up to late last night, those procedures were ongoing and we're continuing those even until today. And so we continue that because, of course, we want to know their role. We want to know what role they play, not just in housing him, but in terms of the gang conflict in of itself. And I know, of course, that we're making some headways in that regard.
You hear that a while ago? The most respectful, decent, courteous police work me here done from me. I look on this whole situation from the year start for last year. Brother, the man them have the man in a custody. Seeing now the mix of the criminals I want to question them and get information. Seeing? And the man them says a top tier member of the gang. What them just seeing have the lock up, you know. You see? It can work. Them can lock up criminals, them not have to shoot them oh we found a gun. You know, well them I don't know. Maybe some of the man them have some real shot on them now. Take no question and just go out with a shootout. And maybe like I don't know enough people, so sometimes you hear me I say some things you can't take my word and say, oh yes, it's a fact. See, we have to just always keep in mind that we don't know every situation. We're assessing and we have to start talk, we have a conversation. But never stick to your point as the truth of the all truths and lean on your own understanding. See me I say? Real talk. You have to really just open up your mind and know say the case might different from what you think. Anyhow, the next gang leader get deported from the US and as soon as him land to blow out the man them go so and put him in a custody and start charging for some murders and things where him do from the past. Cause it look like him escape some of the things where him do and him run go far after him committing murder them and crime them. So right now the man them drag them up soon as him really in. Boom.
Now a reputed gang leader has been charged after being deported from the United States of America. So over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division, they have laid charges against a reputed gang leader who was deported to the island last week. So the criminal element in question is presently on your screen, and he has since been identified as 33-year-old Rasheem Brown, otherwise known as Shem in the streets. He's the reputed gang leader for the Golden Knights gang in the troubled, war-torn Kingston Western Police Division, and he has since been charged in connection with a deadly attack on a house in Upper West Street in December of 2023, in which a man lost his life in view of his 2 young sons. The victim has since been identified as 55-year-old Mark Mackenzie. His sons, aged 4 and 8, were seriously wounded also in that brutal and grisly attack. So investigators have reported that Mr. Mackenzie and his boys were asleep sometime around 2 a.m. when the accused and his cronies entered the dwelling home and conned them up. Assistant Commissioner of Police Michael Phipps, the head of the Era 4 Police, stated that the criminal element Brown, who fled the island following the incident, is under investigation in connection with other serious and gun-related crimes in the Kingston Western Police Division. So we're going to hear from the Assistant Commissioner in charge of Era 4 as he weighs in on this latest spate of violence and capture of a gang leader who was deported in his policing area. Listen.
This man appeared on our wanted person listing since 2024. He, however, managed to flee Jamaica and made his way illegally into the United States of America. However, he was found and deported to Jamaica on Thursday the 30th of January this year, and has since been charged with the offenses of murder, 2 counts of wounding with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and making use of a firearm to commit a felony.
Yeah, man, so the man them now get from them crime man shot in on the pussy. You know what man even do crime for nowadays, brother.
Later you know suck on the mother, me a come down.
Crime now gone nowhere, bro. One time criminal probably could have get to and do them thing for a long time. You go man a call Natty Morgan and Sandakan.
Everybody pan you go.
Run for a long time man do a bag of
Squash, me tell you this a batty. Pull up a Miami with the batty boy. Me and my friend them shot your batty boy.
So me don't know what the
me a did war. If we now did war, violence me a did batty boy.
Ping phone and everything what them have to find
violence we a did batty boy.
Plus them have.
We now did no high grade batty boy and badness we a did. On afraid of ice. Squash, tell the people if you're afraid of ice. Squash, tell the people if you're afraid of ice and police. And you're done with badness, batty boy, you're afraid of police. Cause suck your mother squash. You're afraid of police, batty boy, you crash out in a
the same message, we can't change it.
Me can't show any police car right now and bust up your shot right in front of the police.
That's what it is. Big up
suck
everybody
no matter, no bad man pussy, not kill nobody a foreign pussy. Tell the people I'm sorry while me shut up on the place them. Yeah, my friend them batty boy, go suck no matter.
But dirt.
And if you tell the people me shoot batty boy, say from Jamaica me a shoot to know.
Sadness.
Tell the people me shoot pussy, me got prison for me mouth.
Good things for the
suck no matter.
Bad man. Now follow up BLAM DEM and them
prison for me mouth, go suck no matter. Pussy.
I suit up for war and have money. Ready for
war
and squash them.
Go suck out to no more.
Listen this here.
Me a phone a pussy, see it? Frontal rifle shot in on a pussy wall head. Suck no mama. Later, you no suck on the mother, me a come down. So until rifle shot me a phone, I go suck on the mama. Fuck everybody pan, you go suck out on the mother pan. I'm a talk, fuck everybody pan, you go. Me tell you something, pussy. Squash, me tell you this, a batty. Pull up a Miami with me, the batty boy, me and my friend them shot your batty boy. A bad, me a did war. If you not did war, a violence me a did, batty boy. You hear Skank tell you now, violence we a did, batty boy. We not did no high grade, batty boy, a badness we a did. Unafraid of ice. Squash, tell the people them feel afraid of ice. Squash, tell the people them feel afraid of ice and police. And you're done with badness, batty boy, you're afraid of police. Cause suck your mother, Squash. You're afraid of police, batty boy. We crash out in a me can't show any police car right now and bust up the shot right in front of the police. Cause suck on no mother, no a bad man pussy, not kill nobody a foreign pussy. Tell the people them say all the while me shut up on the place them. Me and my friend them, batty boy, cause suck on no mother. And if you tell the people me shoot, batty boy, say from Jamaica me a shoot to know. Tell the people me shoot, pussy, me got prison for me mouth. Cause suck on the mother. Me got prison for me mouth, cause suck on the mother. Pussy. You think my friend them got suck out on the mama. Me talk anything come on my mouth, got suck on the mama. Alright, hold on, let me add somebody pan ya. You know got suck out on the mama, badness me a deal with, batty boy. All the while me sending up and down no more. Me not hard with none on the pussy. Badness me a deal right now. Suck out on a big stinking mama. Oh, one Nicki Minaj on the pussy. Yo, let me tell you, sir,
Listen me now, people. Me know it good say it might sound entertaining and you might like them vibes there, but don't follow them man. You go dry yourself in a badness boy. You pick up gun and clip on a showcase. Go like bad man and rare and make big talk. Because guess what? First thing you do is make yourself suspect. Make people afraid of you. People start call police on you. Once them start call police on your name get hot, them start have you as that person that will do them type of thing there. So you're a vicious criminal or you're a gunman. And then them go murder you and kill you when them find you. You see me I say? Just so happens that's how the thing I go. You see me? So only take care of yourself and do the right thing. Deal with people accordingly. If people are doing nothing, love people, bro. If people have simple things, and people not perfect, but they have their little fault, allow them. See me? Easy to forgive and forget. Nobody carry no drama with nobody. I don't like people who carry feelings for people either. You see me I say? Because people not perfect more time. Anyhow still, big up people, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video. You see me I say, leave your feedback, please, on all these things here. And stay tuned for more Reasoning with G Terror. Love and respect. No schooling outside.
Nice.